Hi, and welcome to a very late new developer diary for Card Dungeon. Uh, we have put in a lot of work since I last talked to you, and I wanted to show you guys a couple of things. First of all, the dungeons have been redecorated and prettied up. Um, you can see we have some new decorations, we have some new particle effects, and things like that. We also have harmless creatures that roam around in the dungeon, as you can see by my pointer here. They will not actually attack you, but just kind of roam around the dungeon to create a little more life. Um, the biggest thing that we have done is, of course, we finished up all the cards. You can see here, if I show you here during the card script, we got all the skill cards down here, and they are all ready to go. We just need to start balancing here soon. Um, the other big thing that we have added is that cards now gets used up, so you're gonna have to find new cards. Right now, we have it set so that we have four levels, and each use, so to speak, is two uses uses up one level of the card. That will probably change. It goes a little too fast for my liking, but I'll show you what happens. So this card right here has been used a couple of times. You can see there's a little folds and crinkles on it, and this card has been used four times, I believe. You see a little rip up here. There's a little more tearing and wearing on it. So let me just go ahead and start using it. You can see I've got a big grip here. That little thing, dot there, is a little bug. It'll be removed soon. You may have also heard that little sound effects. I am just in the progress of putting in all the different sound effects. So we have a whole bunch of work to do there still. Of course, if I take a card and replace it, so I'm going to take the replace it floral lava here. You get a brand new card. Of course, this card is poor, so it's not going to do as much damage as an elite card. So we have five different levels of cards, which you are going to want to keep an eye out for when you start pulling out new cards. Grab this mana potion here and heal up a little bit, and stab this guy. Another thing that we added was a little shake to the camera, and you get a big hit. Um, and there are certain spells that shake a lot, and certain spells that just shake the camera a little bit. So as you can see, let's go back to this little wildlife guy here. He's not going to hurt me. I am though on fire, so I'm gonna need to start healing up here. There we go. And as you can see, this card starts to show wear and tear. Um, so these little wildlife guys, they just kind of wander around, but you can, if I actually can hit him. Let's see here. Oh, and I died. So yeah, balance is a little off. Um, we have also added adventure um, adventures to each level that you can read a little bit about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start the adventure here. You're gonna start with a couple of crappy ones. This um, the cards being worn and torn is still in progress, and it's still a lot of work left to do on them. So as you can see, I should have gotten all new cards here when you start, but hey, it's still in progress. So I'm going to convert this spider guy here, and he's now going to fight for me. So I'm going to try to convert another guy here to work for me. Um, Fizzled. And as you can see, if I can open my inventory here, all of your inventory cards are also going to degrade. So you're going to be want to looking out for new inventory to replace your old and worn stuff as the game goes along. So I'm going to break this a little more, and those two guys are now working for me, and I'm gonna keep using this commanding voice. And let's see if I can do one more. And it is completely broken, and I am not allowed to use that card anymore. So I'm gonna have to replace it with something. Let me see if I can run up to this chest here without dying. Not so sure I can. See, the spider is still working for me. He's attacking this guy. What you can see here, we can also see what the enemy is attacking with. Uh, so let's take a look here. He's not going to be able to move. These guys got, let me zoom in here a little bit. Got stunned and combat advantage. Combat advantage means that it's a little bit easier for anyone to hit this monster, and stunned means that it's going to be harder for him to hit me. Let's see what I pull up here. Golden jewels, no new card. That is too bad. So I'm gonna have to rely on my little spider to do most of my work because I only have a sidestep and a bashed chest. Eventually, the bashed chest will actually deactivate any traps that may be on chests that you find. So let's see what this holds for me. More golden jewels, which is great. Eventually, we're going to put in a shop, and that is where you upgrade your Crusader. You can purchase either an upgrade in health and an upgrade in mana. There's also one more way for you to fix your cards, so to speak, and that is to find a font or a font, I believe, that the your lord, your god, can actually bless you. And what he does is, what that happens is, your health will be renewed, your mana will be refilled, and all your cards will be reset to its to to a state of new, basically. You got to be a little careful though, because they may be angry with you, or your god may be angry with you, and they may actually curse you, which cuts your health in half and cuts your mana in half. So you can see this spider here has put a no move on me, so I can't really do anything at this point, so I'm just gonna have to end my turn. And I don't think I'm going to live very long this round. Um, See, the spider has a scurry on it. He moves a little extra fast, and send in the eye allows makes it so that I grant combat advantage for a certain amount of turns. Um, the web is now gone, and I'm free to move next turn, unless another spider hits me. So I'm going to try to back off and let my little spider dude do the work for me. So other than that, we got the inventory completely fixed or working here. We got a gold working. We're putting in sounds. We are also going to put in music. We've actually extremely lucky and found a musician, but I'm going to make an announcement about that a little bit later. We got all the monsters done. We got all the levels done. We are basically working up to the last features of the game. I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to show you the couple of other things here. So, for example, I showed you the adventure cards here. So every level, um, which is this one, every level, as you can see, we have a map. So you're going to start down here at Gorbash Doomed Isle. I'll press play here so you can see it. This is where you are. This is the little icon shows where you died. So if you find your tomb, your tomb again on the next run, you get back all of your cards, you get back all of your health and everything like that. Uh, so it is also a marker for seeing how far you got last time. When you go to Gorbash Doomdal, you're going to be seeing, let's see here, between level loading, you're going to see this adventure card, so you get a little story that goes along with it. Um, and of course, we have a whole bunch of different ones here. I'll show you a couple. So we got the Acid Mausoleums of Ool. We got the Crypts of the Dread Monovis and Shishik Dreadwoods, full of spiders and other bad things. And going back to the level here, give me a second here for it to load. I show you guys a couple of different levels that you might want to see. So let's see level 6 for example. So as you can see, level 6 is more of a classic dungeon, and here's actually the font that I talked about before. So let's step up and see if this is working. Yep, as you can see, the Lord's bless you. All my cards have been reinstated to my brand new state, and you're off. You're off, good to go again, basically. So I'm going to stop that there, and let's see, type in 15 here, for example. And as you can see, the Acid Mausoleums of Ool, you're going to be meeting a lot of gel cubes. Not a pleasant thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this walkthrough of what we've been doing. And if you have any questions, you can always contact me at carddungeongame at gmail.com, or you can always hit me up on Twitter at Frederick_S. Thanks a lot for listening, and I hope you have a good night.